As we get out to some early third round highlights from the Black Desert Championship. This is Soo Bin-joo with her second at the second.
And you would think that being in the fairway bunker would cause a player some difficulties, but not Soo Bin-joo, hitting a great shot there.
Just two back. What about our 36-hole leader? This is Hae-Dan Yu trying to bounce back from bogey at the first.
And if there was any nerves, this will settle them nicely.
She has led after both the first and second rounds. Then there's the German, Esther Henseleit, at the third.
And this is not an easy putt. It's downhill, got quite a bit of break to it. Just leaving that flag in for extra security.
Beauty. She since bogeyed the fourth, Somi Lee, at the very same hole. Just one bogey on her card all week.
Oh, and very great player here, just taking advantage of that from a much straighter putt than Henseleit had.
And one back. And then what about the 26-year-old American, Andrea Lee, taking advantage of the par 5 ninth?
Absolutely does. Little hop along the way, but that wasn't going to stop the ball from finding the bottom of the cup.
Let's go over to 11 and check in with Celine Boutier. Has this for birdie. Nicely done. So she gets to 8 under and climbs to within 6. Over at 6, this is a putter from just off of the green.
See, very quick downhill. Sometimes that's quite nice to have a downhill putt because you don't have to worry about the speed because you know it's going to get to the hole.
Yeah, hello, Cara. Nice to be out here this afternoon. Somi looking at potentially 2 birdies in a row.
And she gets it. I mentioned at the top how she's had just one bogey. We'll go over to 12 and find Ronan Ying.
Making a little bit of run here ahead of the leaders, so able to apply a little pressure.
We're back at the Black Desert Resort Golf Course, and this was a moment ago. Esther Henseleit trying to bounce back from a bogey at the 4th with this good look at the 5th.
Oh, these greens are rolling so pure, Cara.
To 12, and Ronan Ying for birdie. Easily done, it seems.
Well, and she was, I think, probably the favourite.
Hae-Dan Yu in good position here, Kay.
Nice level lie, lob wedge in hand. And that needs to get down a bit.
At this hour of Top Tracer Technology is presented by Progressive Insurance. And next on the tee, Miranda Wang.
Another stock wedge for Wang.
Yeah, she played that quite nicely.
Over at 13, Ronan Ying from the bunker.
Oh, off of a nasty downslope, but there's a backstop that she can use just about now. There you go. Hole located today in a little bowl.
Yeah, a bit more of an accessible location than we've seen the previous 2 days. All right, well, this is for Ronan Ying to climb within 1 at 13. And she gets to 13.
She wasn't sure about that, though, was she? 537 yards, par 5. Gemma just playing it the old-fashioned way, taking the 3 shots. And when your wedge game's as good as Gemma's.
Well, let's go up to the next hole, the par 5 7th. Wailing, she's 3rd. Oh. You heard the caddy say, go in. It almost did.
141, 143 yards to cover the bunker. She hits such towering iron shots. Big advantage.
I think she'll be very happy that this wind hasn't picked up.
This is Eri Jutanigan with her 3rd, just short of the green at 7.
And this is the area of her game that, that when she was in her prime, when you go back to 2018, and she's getting back to that same kind of form with the short game now.
Well, 2 holes later, there's another par 5. This is Gemma Dryborough. We showed you her approach into the 9th, playing it as a 3-shotter and still capitalizing, converting the birdie to get to 8.
Emphasize keeping that right shoulder back.
Oh, well done. So she moves up to 15 under. We're back on the 7th hole of the Black Desert Resort Golf Course, and this is Esther Henseleit with her 2nd. From behind the lava rock, trying to get on this par 5 in 2.
Oh, pitched it into the little upslope that's at the front of the green, killing a lot of that speed to watch. Very solid, aggressive, likes to go for it.
She is. She's got this nickname of Fearless, and she's got a fantastic caddy on the bag. And Dave Jones, one of my favourites out here. So. It's on a really good line.
Oh, exactly what she needed to do.
It's a lesson to be learned in that for everybody. You know, just trust yourself, never second guess it.
Yeah, she's ranked 118th in strokes gained putting on the LPGA Tour this season, but it doesn't look like it right now. Now at 8, we showed you Esther Henseleit. Her tee shot just ran off the edge of the green. She chipped it up to there, and that a good par save, Karen.
That's really good par save, because that was not an easy place to chip from.
Oh, back to 17, and Brooke Henderson.
Yeah, Brooke's also got an 8-iron here. Looks to be on a good line as well. Much higher ball flight than Ronnie.
Oh, great shot. Yeah, she'll look to climb ahead by one more. Meanwhile, at 10, Jitani going up and out of that one early for birdie.
She is, but this is the club that's been making a difference for her for this season. Her putts per green in regulation, walking round, and as you're doing now, Mel, and he says that she's the easiest, best person he's ever worked for. Just a joy to be with out there.
Only 8 paces away from the lava. And she, oh, beautiful uphill lie, clean lie in the bunker. She took advantage of it. And remember, just a pace.
Seen in the winner's circle for several years. That's Brooke Henderson behind Yin's caddy. There's a birdie attempt up the hill. And tidies up the par. She's quietly just 5 back. Back at the 10th hole with Esther Henseleit, looking to play this approach into the par 4. Oh, she's playing some great golf this week, Esther. Well, let's go up to the green and see if Henseleit can get this birdie moving in the right direction. Downhill, left to right, and she does, so she climbs to 14.
At the club head and the ball taking away all the energy.
Up at 18, Ronan Ying.
Left herself in a perfect spot. Just chip it over that mountain and let it run all the way down to the hole. Very nicely played.
Oh, Mel, that is so good. Leaves herself a tap-in birdie.
And I always say that you've got to know that you have a 62 or a 63 in the bag at any moment. You could go out and shoot that comfortably without really breaking a sweat.
That's a major winner from China. That's Brooke, her third, that was, playing alongside her there at 18.
You know, I always think that that would be a little off-putting with the flag fluttering like that whilst you're trying to make a putt.
It doesn't seem to bother her, but it just looks strange, doesn't it?
It still does. I mean, I'm very old school, eliminating the doubles.
So she starts both nines with a bogey and drops back into a tie for the lead with Ronan Ying, who's in the clubhouse after her 62. That's Henseleit.
She's in good control of her golf ball. Acceptance. And that's something that golfers find really hard to do, because it's hard to accept that sometimes bogey is okay and that bogey might be the best you can do. I've actually taken golf vacations to Utah specifically to go and play golf. And so, you know, you think about, you know, all the popular spots that people would go, and Utah is definitely getting on the map.
That's Henseleit. Wind picking up.
There are some greens that are more exposed than others, this 12th being one of them.
Oh, you mentioned what this is doing for the state of Utah. It is the only course that will host official events on the PGA and LPGA Tours in 2025. The PGA Tour hosted the inaugural Black Desert Championship in October of 2024. Let's go over to 14 and wish Paula Rito a very happy birthday.
Thank you.
That's worth an extra slice of cake.
And the South African turns 35.
Nice tempo to that swing.
Oh, beautiful.
how about
In it
that?
goes. Oh, my goodness. What a moment for Haydan Yu. To what should be a fairly accessible hole location, but yeah, the wind is just
Playing just over par of 4.5, really. Not really a par 5. She's using the backstop area. See, this is going to look like this is exactly why this whole location is great. But the players, I mean,
It's been 4 years though. 4 long years.
and she was always a very reluctant champion, reluctant winner. That she was very shy about her.
And that'll give her a great opportunity to get up and down.
Wow, she started that way out to the right.
Coming back off that backstop. Here it comes. That'll make it a little bit easier.
This is Miranda Wang for birdie.
Not having a great day, but hasn't been in this position all that often. She was a member of the 2019.
Oh, Mi Hang Lee in the spot of bother here at 14. Playing this hole up today.
Amazing that she had a shot. In fact, that's quite lucky, but look at this.
Now on 14, Mi Hang Lee. We showed you her second from the desert. Almost hold it. Secured the birdie. That was a moment ago. Got her to 11 under. To climb within 1. Great 2-putt. And the German. It's 149 yards today, playing considerably shorter than yesterday.
She won her LPGA, one of her LPGA Tour events in Scotland. So I'd say that wind is not a problem for her.
Oh, delightful.
I mean, that was perfect, Kate, because she didn't even attempt to use the completely blind shot. You can see her really having to pick a spot to hit this over.
A wonderful swing, though. She'll still have a look at birdie.
No question about it. And
Would be a heck of a birdie after that tee shot.
oh yeah,
You said it, Cara.
Another 2-stroke cushion. Eri Jutanigan on 14 for her birdie. And that just took a cruel lip. She taps in for the par.
It's got to go.
And it didn't.
Do you want me to be honest, Cara? She doesn't give a lot away. Even to me, she does not give a lot away. She's very serious when she plays golf, as she should be. She's just, her demeanor hasn't changed, and it doesn't really change whether...
Edge of the green. Yeah, really nice. Not going to be a guaranteed easy putt for par, but she did what she had to do.
And our leader drops 1. Leads by 1.
just giving everybody else a little bit more hope there.
Naren Ahn on 18. The third into the closing par 5.
Just a little bit above her feet, not much.
Yeah, good shot.
And that's what I'm talking about. If you don't get the acceleration here, it is more sticky than it looks. It just kind of dumps the club and so far left.
Oh,
Wow.
just.
That was nervy.
take it a little bit to the left. There's plenty of room left. Well, how aggressive was that?
Oh, wow.
Wind doesn't seem to bother Hayden too much, and she sure corrected from that last miss.
I'll go up to 16. Area seems to keep giving herself chances, Karen.
She
Not
does.
able to capitalize yet.
She likes it.
Oh, until now.
No more than 15 feet away.
Great lines there with the forearm and the shaft of the putter.
Yeah, she actually aimed that quite a bit to the left. That did break a fair bit left to right, and I think the wind helped that movement.
Just never quite had the pace on that one. What? Up to 17 and Area drew Tanyagan, having missed the green at this par 3. Playing back up and into wind beautifully, Karen.
She did, and just notice how free that shot was.
That was a nice looking swing right of the flag. What? Took a pretty big bounce. How did it end up?
It's clinging onto the green, no problem at all. Okay, nice shot.
Less off the tee. I mean, she's showing a lot of strategy and sticking to her game plan. And that comes with maturity.
Oh, good shot from Somi Lee. Just short.
She used to just go ahead and produce the shots.
This is on a fantastic line. Stay a little right. Oh.
What a shot.
No, actually, yeah, she kind of, that's a couple of putts in a row that she's come up short, but that may be because she's just a little bit of doubt on what the putt's actually going to do.
You're right.
And that's okay. I mean, you know how you step over a putt and you just see it, and you know what it's immediately going to do, and you're so confident. But when you're doubtful,
Number one thing to do on this is not have a cheeky little peek with this wind.
She didn't.
Great putt. Well done.
There's definitely something that plays in a player's mind. If you've been short all day, all of a sudden you feel like you've got to give it a bit more of a hit. Another one short.
it's really important to not let yourself get frustrated, though. You have to flip it to something positive and say, hey, I'm stroking it well. My speed's almost there. Tomorrow I'll get a little more out of it.
After she, too, had to play her provisional on this closing hole.
Like how she played that, she just let the club fall onto the back of the ball.
So she'll get in at 13 under. 5 back of the lead right now. I hate on you with
43 yards. She can be very aggressive with this into wind. One hop and stop, I think this. This has gone in very low. Beauty. %. This looks a really good pace. It's got to go a little bit. Got to go a little bit. Good effort. Good effort.
I like the fact that she was. Oh no! That she just shoved that, Mel. That was not a very good stroke, unfortunately.
She did, and look, I'm not trying to make excuses here, but it has been a grind out here today. So was that just a little bit of lack of concentration? She's worked ever so hard to put a good round together, and it's still a fantastic round. Give herself a great chance tomorrow, but
It looks like Hayden's ready. Like I said, she's been raring to hit every shot. A little bit uphill shot with some right to left break.
just sets up another birdie.
Yep. Oh, it looked like she froze over that just a little bit longer.
Back-to-back groups. We have seen a short putt miss